Yo, and hello, everybody. Mike here, baseball collector. That's Chris from Missouri. This is your favorite hour. This you're going to watch all week on YouTube. Heck, this may be your favorite hour you watch this whole year because this is Showcase Showdown. This is the season finale of season 4. Chris, it's been a great season. We switched it up this year, and it was good, eh?
I think it allows us, maybe open the doors for us to do more of these. And I thoroughly enjoyed this season. You definitely dominated once again. And I cannot believe 4 seasons of this. I mean, definitely we got to be 4-time Emmy Award winners, right?
Tubies. We won the Tubi.
Okay.
Greatest sports card game show.
Yep.
The Tubi.
Were we the only ones voting?
We were, eh? I got to keep saying that because we have a special guest tonight, and I want to bring him on. Eh?
I don't speak Canadian.
We don't say that up here either.
Mike, Canadian
apparently I do.
is here for us. He has, popped in occasionally for these episodes. We love having him on because he puts us in our place, Chris. He keeps it real with us, and we like Mike for that. Mike, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on, fellas. And I'm going to start off by keeping you real. You won that Tubi award, but you're the only sports card game show. So that's how you win it.
Hey, somebody else can come up with a better idea. That'd be just fine. But man, we're showing a set tonight. We're showing 49 leaf. Some people call it 48 leaf. I call it 49 leaf. Call it what you will. But
yeah,
hey, Mike, we're both Cowboys fans. Oh, and Cowboys last Thursday on Christmas, or not Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Yep. And even though we're in Canada, and I know you guys celebrate Thanksgiving on a different day, we do ours second Monday in October, and then you guys pick the wrong day to do it. But we still watch and celebrate alongside with you. So yeah, it was a good Thanksgiving.
That was tough for me. But I'm here to tell you, baseball collector, I think you have a son that's never seen a Cowboy championship.
He's never seen them do anything. And he's 25, so 26 now, almost 26.
I tell you what, that hits hard. I've been the right time to be a Chiefs fan. I picked the right time, right? We need a little break. We need a little break, or if we do come back somehow and get back in the playoffs, I will tell you that it's probably been rigged for the last 9 years. Okay, because our backs are against the wall.
Well,
Patriots fans used to say that they needed a break too.
Yeah. Well, we are going to show some amazing cards. This set is banger after banger. There are 20 Hall of Famers. Let me look at the list.
20 Hall of Famers, I believe.
20 Hall of Famers. And all of them are big cards. All of them are awesome cards. This is such an iconic set overall. And Chris, you are freezing up quite a bit, by the way.
Oh, okay. Maybe am I still freezing up?
Well, that's it.
Same as your Chiefs, just like the Chiefs.
Does that mean Mike, he loses if he freezes up? I mean, that if he's not.
Well, here. I know he's got a couple of bangers to show because I've seen them both, and Mike, you're in tough tonight. You're in tough tonight. That's all I can say.
Well, the wheel this was the last one. I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, I know.
I put this.
Just a question, because you guys know more about this leaf set than I do. So is it true that numerically there's tons of numeric cards missing in the set? Like they didn't print like a bunch of different numbers?
It's called a skip numbered set. And yes, it is skip numbered. I can't remember how many are
So with it being skip numbered, how many cards are there to complete it?
God, why are you asking us these questions? We only know about Hall of Famers, man. I don't know about the rest of it.
You're an arbitrator. You're not supposed to make us think so hard
or make us look stupid.
Well,
you're doing a great job of.
No, I just thought, with sets and Mike's talk of sets and everything, it might have been something in the horizon that after he's done his tops run, he'll go after the leap set.
No, that's not on my horizon. That doesn't mean it'll never happen, but that's not
right. Eventually, you're going to run out of things you're not going to have projects on the go. So you're going to have to start new projects. So,
all right. Well,
anyways,
let me look it up because now you got me freaking out over here.
No, I just know because in the boxing set, which I didn't bring a couple examples, there's 50 in the boxing set, yet the thought is it's complete if you've got 49, because one, Rocky Graziano is such a super short print that it's like completing the monster without the big four. So I didn't know. I was just curious how many there were.
There are 98 cards in the set. It was skip numbered 1 to 168, which means there are 70 numbers that are not used.
Oh, wow.
49 are considered short prints of the 98, so half. And it says some cards were produced with the 1948 copyright date, but overwhelming evidence seems to indicate this set was not actually released until 1949. Sometimes it's referred to as the 48-49 leaf set. Then they have the premiums. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff.
Sure.
And let's there's only 20 cards to go through, which won't take long, but I'm sure we'll have a lot of banter in between. But Chris, as always this season, it feels like you're the visitor, so you get to start.
Okay, but I'm going to describe for the 14th time how we play this game. There's people on here for the first time. They're probably going to be on here to see Mike Canadian Card, who is a Canadian treasure up there. And so for those of you that have not watched this, shame on you. But go right now to your collection and get out your 48, 49 Leafs cards and get out the Hall of Famers and put them in order from the earliest number, which is 1, to the latest number. And we give each other 5 points for just having the card. But the grade on the card, we add to that 5 points. And rookie cards are worth double. And being the fact that, there was a shortage or the paper shortage at the time between 1941 and 1948, there's a lot of players, sort of like the 86 Fleer rookie basketball, that they have rookie cards in this set. So sit back, enjoy, and watch Mike from Canada make fun of us. So here we go. Is that good enough?
That's great.
Canadian treasure with tariffs, by the way.
With tariffs. Let's go to showdown mode.
Okay. All right. Now this is going to hurt me trying to center my cards. But number one Hall of Famer and the number one card in the 49 Leaf set is the Joe DiMaggio, and I have mine in a 3.
I have mine in a 2.5.
Just a bit outside, Mike.
A bit short. I have a feeling this is a theme that's going to continue. You know what's sad? I have to hear about this, Mike, all off season. Like, he's going to give me grief over this. Well, you won the season, but I won the last one.
But you give him grief almost weekly.
Thank you.
He brings it on himself.
He brings it on himself. It's all your fault.
Next up, card number 3. This card was issued because Ruth had died shortly before this set was released, so they included him as kind of an homage. There's several players in here like that. This is a classic card. and I have a PSA 1, but I have it.
Beautiful card. I have a 1.5.
Oh, Chris.
Yours looks way better than mine.
Well,
There.
I know what card's next, and I know this is why I will never go out on the limb and say I'm going to pitch a no hitter. I'm a lot smarter than that. But Stan Musial right here. I have a Stan Musial in a 2.
And I have a 2.5. Look how different the coloring is. That's going to be a fascinating thing to compare as we look at these cards.
Look at the hat.
Yeah, mine's dark.
Mhm.
Yours is red. Interesting.
That is interesting.
You guys are right, like neck and neck with the grades too.
He's winning by half a point right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Next is
Next.
I can't show the next cards.
I wish this card was saved for last, to tell you the truth, because this is my favorite card in the collection. I don't think it's a short print, and I love this, and mine's authentic. It's a Satchel Paige, and look at that card.
Wow. So what's the blue tape signify at the top, Chris? I know you have a catalog thing for tape marks. What's the blue mean?
Well, so that means it's a rookie card.
Okay.
Now, Mike, if you notice that, Mike skipped over that Stan Musial because it was a rookie card too, but he's boycotting because he notices that it's 48, and even though it's part of the set registry, even
All right.
though it's part
Rookie card it is.
Oh, okay. I shamed him into it, Mike. Shamed him into it. Thanks for the question. Thanks. Yeah. I hope that enlightened everybody out there that, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
That was the Strongsville pickup this year, correct?
That was the Strongsville pickup. And
nice.
Yeah, that when I might do an end of the year video, and I mean, that made my year, right? That just the Strongsville show made my year, but that pickup made my year as well. So anyway,
fitting that it was picked up in the Cleveland area too. Right?
That is correct.
I was sitting there as you bought it, and I remember you taking a couple minutes to count out how much money that sucker cost. But
yeah,
hide money.
No. All right, I can show the next one. I think I have the next one. Yep, Phil Rizzuto. Scooter. I have a 2.5.
Very nice.
I too have a 2.5.
Very good.
I'm getting rid of this camera.
What are you going to do with it?
You are freezing up.
I just broke it. Okay.
All right.
Next on the list, another rookie card, kinda, but it is on the set registry, and it's a Warren Spawn.
And we'll count it as a rookie. That's fine.
And I have mine in a 1, and I have a huge crease down the middle, right above the ridge of his nose.
We'll count this one because I have a 4.
Ah, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice, Michael.
Double points.
Well done.
Chris is still winning. We're not even halfway, though. Next up, is this a rookie card or not?
No.
Okay. Johnny Mize. I have a PSA 1, but I don't know why. It's a gorgeous card.
That's a beautiful card. I have a PSA 4.
Nice.
And I'm glad that
Johnny Mize looks like he's got some sort of Cheshire grin going there. Like he knows something that we all don't.
He stole something, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So now that my light's out, it's hard to see, but I believe this is Luke Appling in a 5.
Don't you mean Lucius Appling?
Yeah.
I have a 4.5 in an SGC holder. Look at that. This next one, another homage card, Honus Wagner. fact that he has Ruth Wagner have cards, it's just amazing and awesome. And he just looks so old in this picture. And I have a 4.
Need to get the chaw out for this one.
He's got it.
Yeah.
He didn't cancel this. He didn't cancel this for tobacco. So, like he didn't want tobacco. Mine's in a 1.5.
Which is kind of the irony of him in that image. If the story is indeed true that he wanted it pulled because kids were, getting the cards and then smoking the cigarettes, and he didn't want that. And then yet years later, there he is with a big wad of chew in his yap. It's like kind of hypocritical there. Hans.
Well, maybe as he got older, he didn't give a rat's rear end about the kids anymore, right?
Yeah.
He just got tired of them.
Those kids came along and took his job is what ended up happening.
Mike, you I know it's not halfway through, but you might have to start reading which one's next, because this is one. I'll show this one next, thinking it's next.
Ball game.
I got Ted Williams, and I have mine in a 1. Another crease right down the middle, and a crease right through. Somebody folded this up
in 4s.
Yeah.
I also have a 1. But that goes to show how different ones can look, right?
Exactly. Holy cow.
All ones are not the same.
I had one person comment on a video of mine saying I should have said that's one that David Blaine ripped apart and put it back together, right? Of my card.
But we are halfway down, by the way.
So I just wanted to ask, so that's 10 halfway. There's 20 Hall of Famers. Okay, I'll reserve my comment till the end.
Well, Chris, you have a lead of 5 points, 89.5 to 84.5.
You were sticking around pretty. You're sticking around pretty good.
I'm trying.
Is this me?
Yeah, this is where the sticking gets unstuck.
Okay, so another iconic card, very high up on my list. And this is a Jackie Robinson, and it's a rookie card, and I got mine in a 1.5.
Nice. Michael,
nothing. Michael, a lot of that's that's
Michael rowed his boat ashore.
Michael said no, thank you. Definitely high up there on my list of cards I'd love to get because it's iconic. It's an iconic card, and it's come up. It's went up huge in the pandemic, came back down a little bit, but now is starting to creep back up again. So, who knows?
All his cards are on the move.
Yes. Oh yeah. How about Bobby Dorr next? This is a beautiful card. I have an SGC 3.5.
Golly, I have a 2.
Both very nice.
Those are both nice looking cards right there.
They are. Very good examples.
We got, I believe, another rookie coming up here.
Okay.
And Mike, I told you why the blue's on there, right? It represents the rookie card. Now this one has a green card on it because there was a poster that my wife got me back in the day that this card was one on that poster.
I remember the story. You had the poster behind you originally.
Right. And so this is my Ralph Kiner rookie in a 2.
Mike? I also have a 2.
Very good. Tell you, man, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this immensely.
Well, there's one more. The next card I don't think either one of us have. Is that right, Chris?
What is the next card?
Bob Feller.
I do not have the Bob Feller.
So,
okay.
Sneaky, crazy, expensive card. It's a short print, and so Chris and I, neither one of us have it. The next one.
So
if I can jump in, that was going to be my question, and I thought I'd wait. Is there any of them that between you both don't have? Will we see another?
Yes, I think.
Yes, we will. We will.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
after studying this a little bit more, this is probably the best set that the Cleveland Indians are represented. They have some big cards in here of Hall of Famers. They won the World Series in '48, so a lot of the evidence that this is a 49 set, all you have to do is read the back of a couple of these Cleveland Indians cards, and you'll see why you can jump to the conclusion that this is 1949. So this is the next one, a rookie card, Mike.
It is. But
Okay, this next one is one of the toughest cards you can get in this set, and it's a Hal Newhouser rookie card. Now, Hal Newhouser doesn't have a lot of cards, and this one is as tough as any of the cards. And I have a 49 leaf Hal Newhouser in a 3.5.
Dang.
Norman likes it.
So not only is it very, very short printed, you still have it in a very nice grade, 3.5.
Yeah,
that's crazy awesome.
Yeah, I gave up. So I gave up a lot for that card. I remember getting that card that completed the post-war Rookie Hall of Fame run for me, and then by God, they had another election, and so now I don't have the Ichiro SP rookie, but that Hal Newhouser was a big card for me.
Is that over 10 grand?
No, because the last sell of it was this here is the last sell, and it's $5,000 probably.
But you've had that for a few years now, haven't you?
Just two years, and I've been offered a lot more for it. A lot more.
Now, for you guys being at the National in Strongsville, is that the one of the, or is it the shortest print?
It's a very, very hard card to find. The page is very tough. The feller's tough. There's all the short printed ones are just as scarce as hen's teeth. And
right, because I've seen the pages around. I mean, it seems like once a year Ash has one, so they do come out of the woodwork. But I don't remember seeing a Newhouser at Strongsville or.
So here's my theory to that. Hal Newhouser is one of those guys that even solid collectors don't realize is a Hall of Famer, and especially kids younger didn't realize he's a Hall of Famer. So when they pulled that card, when they pulled the Satchel Paige card, they knew who Satchel Paige was. So They took care of it. They pull Feller, they know who he is. Hal Newhouser's not only a short print, but he's a ho-hum short print, even though he won more games than anybody in the 40s. I believe that's right. He won 3 MVPs two MVPs, I think. But anyway, most winning pitcher, I believe, in the 40s. And then I went to Strongsville the first time, and this was number one on my list to get and didn't see it. And I had fillers out for a lot of people, and I ended up picking this up from a young dealer in St. Louis that said, "Oh, I know a guy that wants that card. He just kind of ran into it and he bought it, had it graded. It's got one of those, one of those little stickers on the back that had to go through authenticity and stuff like that." But I think if you ask people that go after these cards, a very nice Hal Newhouser card is harder to find than any of the cards. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, it is awesome that you have it. I do have the next one.
And you gave me double the points on that, right, Mike?
I did.
All right.
Yeah, your lead.
I needed that one.
Actually. Next up, Lou Boudreau, another Cleveland Indian, also their manager, I believe. I have that in a 5.
Very nice.
I have it in a 2. Now, this is kind of a cool thing. He was a player manager MVP, and was he MVP? He was MVP in 48, right?
That's right.
So this is a special card right here for him, being the only player manager to win a World Series.
Well, this one has a 48, but it says 48 trademark on the back, but the first line is most valuable player in 1948, which means they wouldn't have known that until, very late in the year.
Is it possible, though, that the set was released in late 48 after the season?
No, printed or they print cards early to release them later, right? There's no question that you could have a 48 copyright and still be a 49 release. Like that's kind of the rub. You see that a lot with early mid 80s Donruss cards. They'll have a copyright of 1988, but they're really 1989 Donruss, or whatever. That happens quite a bit. So
okay.
All right, next up, Chris, you're up.
I believe it's Joe Gordon, who is also at this time, I believe, a second baseman for the Cleveland Indians at the time. I think.
Yeah, they were stacked. Yes, Cleveland Indians, second base. What grade did you have?
I have it in a 5. And that's a 5 on here?
Yep. And mine says 2.5. So your lead grows.
Mike, I'm noticing on the Leaf cards, a lot of SGC coming up on your end.
Yeah, I've bought a lot of them more recently, and that's what when I see them, that's what they're in, and I've become a little less discriminating.
Okay, so now here's what begs the question. Not because of the registry, but what do you prefer the card in aesthetically?
Well, these look really good in the SGC slot. Like I've never disliked SGC. I want them all to be the same.
Right.
And I have so many, 98% of my collection is PSA slab, of my slab collection is PSA. So
right.
Why wouldn't I want them all in PSA? That's just to be
but you want that more for the registry and all that. But I'm just talking looks wise, you prefer the look of the SGC holder.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
It's just so neutral. And some of these orange backgrounds with the red looks a little bit strange to me. And then we got a yellow one coming up, which makes it look like a Kansas City Chiefs uniform to me. But I like the SGC, but I'll take
Chris, I have some good news for you. I'm done. I'm out of cards that I have, which means you get to do all the rubbing in by having the cards because we have 3 more. You have a 33-point lead right now, and you're about to only make that bigger. So,
well, and even what makes it nice is 2 out of the last 3 are rookie cards, and I'm going to do the one I don't have next. And Enos Slaughter is one I don't have next, and around here, you got to pay that St. Louis Cardinal tax on some of the Hall of Famers, and I saw an Enos Slaughter card, and it was not in as good a shape as a Feller card, but they wanted Feller kind of money for the Enos Slaughter card. And it's a tough card, but it's not a Bob Feller tough card. So I do not have the Enos Slaughter.
But the Enos Slaughter, Mike, just to give you and everyone else perspective, a 1 is 1,200, 1,500. Chris, does that sound about right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's like, how bad do I really want? I do want it, but
yes, but there's other cards that you want ahead of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So this next one's a rookie card, and it's a beautiful card too. It's George Kell. I actually have mine in an 8 OC, so it's really a 6 the way we play.
That's so awesome. That's a short print too.
Yeah, that's a tough card. And then I believe the next card I'm going to show is the 3rd toughest card to get. And it is considered a rookie card as well. And that's Larry Doby. Now this at Strongsville, this was a card that I went to Ash's table with a Babe Ruth card of a blue duotone Babe Ruth and another big card to come away with this Larry Doby in a 5.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's big.
See, on the back of this, he has this one priced at $8,500. I didn't have to pay that, of course, but
And that was a couple years ago.
that was this past year.
Okay.
So totaling, not doing the points, but out of the 20 Hall of Famers, how many did you have, Mike?
13.
And Chris had
18.
18.
I think you guys should slowly pick up the set, especially Chris, because you're missing what? Enos Slaughter and Bob Feller.
Enos Slaughter and Bob Feller. Yeah.
And then everybody else is a common, to use that term loosely.
Yeah, there's some tough cards in there, and a lot of these cards are represented in my, some of the big cards are represented in my top 50, top 100 cards in my collection.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Well, I tend to look at these cards more just because I like them, and then I also like if when stuff goes to the bank with my wife. I've done a video of it. It's nice. My wife works at a bank, so I don't necessarily have to put this in a safe all the time. But I always look in there when I get them back home for a weekend, like and just make sure she hasn't used anything for collateral to buy something. And I just don't trust her, Mike. I just don't trust her.
That'd be great. By the way, your deposit box is empty.
Mike, you'll get a kick out of this when I keep a list of the cards I want, and there's all those 7 cards that I'm missing from that set or the Hall of Fame run that I want to get, and I have them all with basic prices and grades that I'm trying to get, and the total, and I kind of price them out. Like, okay, if I was to get that grade, what would it be, give or take? It's over 60 grand for me to get those 7 cards. So that's not something I'm going to do overnight. Unless I win the lottery, then I'll go buy them all from Chris.
Well, and guys, we're 4 months out from Strongsville.
That's true.
Really?
5, yeah.
No, it's December, right?
Yeah, but it's
so January, February, March, April. We're 4 months out.
True.
4 months out. So bring your 60 grand. Go see Ash.
I could drive to Ash's house right now and go get him if I had this.
Oh, that's right, because he's local.
Yeah,
he's local.
He's local.
So now, yeah. So now, Chris, that's the cue for you to start the Strongsville videos, right? 4 months out, is that?
Well, listen, I get the joke there, but I've been contacted by a couple of my YouTube buddies that want to do a Strongsville episode right away, and I thought, nope, Mike from Canadian Mike or Grandpa Mike. I kind of like that now. Grandpa Mike will make a video just to make fun of me, but I don't think it's ever too early to talk about Strongsville.
No, no, it is. It is. At the end of April when we get back, it's too soon to say, okay, the countdown's on. Although I will tell you this, Mike is notorious for sending out text messages to our group. Hey, only 275 days to the national. And usually I'll send him back some expletive, like he's got his timer going all the time.
Well, I know we have this. This is our showcase showdown, and we haven't ended it yet. But now that we got you on there, that first time I went to the national, Mike baseball collector, I'm the first person really that I met in the YouTube verse was Don and Scott. But waddling down the aisle with these shoulders, a back that you could set a table of 8 on, was this big old Canadian Mike here that gave me a big old hug, and that show grew from 7. I mean, there's been people going to it, but there were 7 YouTubers there, and that first time, and that following year we made it to 50, and that's one of the most things I'm proud of. But I think everybody thought at first he and I were going to sumo wrestle right in the middle, which I guarantee you I would have lost.
Well, I don't know. The hip was giving me problems then, which is to be, because I was telling Mike today that I have a surgery date of January 13th. So I'll be up and at 'em for Strongsville for sure. But when you talk about the 7 people at Strongsville, was you, me, Steven with a PH, Scott, Don, who else? Who are the other 2?
Josh, the Babe Ruth guy, Stoudemire.
Oh, Jay Stoudemire won. That's right. Yeah.
Jay Stoudemire won. And then Andrew Nuff said
cards. That's right. Yeah.
And,
there was the 7 of us.
Yeah.
And it was in that teeny tiny hall where I think that's where it was the first year. And then the second year I didn't go, but is that when they moved it to the arena? Yeah. The year after that, the first.
That is correct.
Where Mike tried to ice skate. Well, I wish I'd seen that.
Yeah. But we did have the meet and greet, and they're moving the meet and greet and the trade night to the cafeteria next year for this coming year. And
cafeteria?
Yeah, where we had breakfast and stuff. They're going to clear that out at nighttime so we can have a bigger venue.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, here, let me give you instructions where you know where it is. You know that chair that you sat at the bar for hours and hours there with beer in front of you?
With John.
It was behind you.
Yeah, I know where it is now. It's funny you talk about that, but I was there the first year with the 7 of us, and I got to know the old boy there that was tending bar. His name was John. And then I didn't go the following year. Went back the year after. I walked up to the bar. He's like, "Hey, Mike." It's been 2 years. He's like,
"Yeah,
hey, Mike."
And
I felt like Norm. I felt like Norm on Cheers.
He worked trade night for free.
Did he really?
He can't. I mean, he not for free because he got tips, but he just he knew it was going to be overwhelming for everybody else. So he asked me, and I wasn't even in charge of anything trade night, but he said, "Could you guys use a bartender?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, tell him to tip me big," and he brought it out there. And what a good guy. So anyway,
I give him a tip right when I walk in. We shake hands. I give him some money, and then I know I said, "If you think I need a beer, bring one. Just bring one. I won't turn it away. Just bring it." So.
Oh boy!
I'm glad we've started talking about Strongsville because it's taking away from the fact that Chris completely wiped the floor with me with this set.
Bit of an annihilation there, right?
You won't forget. I mean, if we ever are any kind of collaboration at all, you'll know. I might even have a shirt that said that at Strongsville that says, "When was the last time Mike won Showcase Showdown?"
Oh man,
they will forget. They will forget by then.
Well, Chris, this might have been the biggest, gap, the biggest margin of victory of any Showcase Showdown that we've done. You won 199.5 to 124.5. You beat me by 75 points.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Sweet. But you know what? We got to show some incredible cards, and I don't hear of anybody. I don't think anybody would complain if they said, "I got 13 Hall of Famers from that 49 set," right? So I bet you're just as proud of your set as I'm proud of mine. And I know I'm sounding about as humble as I can, but when this camera goes off, so I keep people liking me. I'm the one that have a black hat on, but most of the time everybody looks at me like I'm the good guy. Wait till you shut the camera off. It's coming. I'm just telling you.
Well, let's shut the camera off. and we'll continue this conversation. But guys, thanks so much for following us this season. Chris and I will be back probably in January, February timeframe. We'll start up season 5. We haven't quite figured out how we're going to do that yet. We don't know if we're going to go back to players. We're going to keep sets going. Would love to hear your feedback. Do you want us to keep? There's plenty of set runs we could still do. We only did 14 this year. There's way more that we could do. Please let us know what you think, and we will take that under advisement for next season. But we'll be back. Everybody have a great holidays in terms of taking a break from Showcase Showdown. Enjoy your Tuesday nights doing whatever else you might find out to do on Tuesday nights. But we'll be back soon. And Chris, thanks as always. Mike, thanks for joining in on this episode. Appreciate you coming on.
Oh, thanks for having me. It was great seeing some awesome cards. It kind of conjures up feelings of getting back to Strongsville and seeing all that vintage. It's a good feeling to see all that stuff. So appreciate you having me on, guys.
You bet. All right, you guys have a great one, and as always, keep collecting. See you soon.